You're eating clean, you're training hard, you're doing everything you used to. But now, the scale climbs anyway. Your energy dips. The mirror feels a little less familiar. What happened? Did your body just change the rules after 40? It's not your imagination, and it's not just aging. Inside you, powerful metabolic shifts are quietly rewriting how your body burns fuel, stores fat, and builds muscle. In this video, we're breaking down what really happens to your metabolism after 40 and the science-backed ways to turn it back on. Because when you understand what's changing, you can finally take control again. Did you know, by ages 40 to 66, most adults in the US gain 0.3 to 0.5 kilograms per year, even without changing diet or activity. Today, over 40.3% of US adults are classified as obese, and among people aged 40 to 59, it jumps to 46.4%. And here's the real kicker. Metabolism doesn't just gradually slow. Some studies show it shifts sharply in midlife. But here's what gives you power. People who maintain or lose weight in midlife without surgery or drugs reduce their risk of chronic diseases and live longer. So yes, the internal rules are changing, but you've got science-backed strategies to push back. Let's go deeper. Let's start with a simple question. What exactly is metabolism? At its core, metabolism is the incredible system that turns food into energy, the engine that keeps every cell in your body running. Even when you're sitting still, your body is busy, breathing, circulating blood, repairing tissue, keeping your heart beating and your brain awake. That background energy burn is called your resting metabolic rate, or RMR, the calories you burn just by being alive. But as the years go by, things start to change quietly inside. Your body composition shifts, hormone levels fluctuate, and your daily activity often drops. Over time, these changes slowly turn down that metabolic engine, meaning your body burns fewer calories at rest than it used to, even if your habits haven't changed much. Now, many people think metabolism suddenly crashes the moment you hit 40. But here's the truth. It doesn't happen overnight. The slowdown is gradual and far more complex than most realize. And no, cutting calories to the bone isn't the answer. That can backfire, leading to muscle loss and a deeper metabolic stall. And perhaps the biggest myth of all? That you can't fight back against age-related metabolic change. In reality, you absolutely can, once you understand what's really going on. So, what's actually happening inside your body after 40? One of the biggest culprits is muscle loss, something scientists call sarcopenia. Starting around age 30, adults naturally lose 3 to 5% of their muscle per decade, and in some people, it can reach up to 8%. And here's why that matters. Muscle is like your body's calorie furnace. The more muscle you have, the more energy you burn, even while resting. So, as muscle fades, so does your metabolic fire. At the same time, your hormones begin to shift. Levels of key anabolic hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, IGF-1, and estrogen start to decline, making it harder to build or preserve muscle. And when stress or poor sleep enters the mix, cortisol, your body's main stress hormone, often rises, pushing the body toward fat storage, especially around the midsection. Then there's movement, or rather, the lack of it. So how much does all this really matter? Research suggests that after 40, resting metabolism may drop by about 5% per decade. But a major study published in Science found that for many adults, the real decline doesn't hit sharply until around age 60, roughly 0.7% per year after that. In other words, your metabolism doesn't collapse at 40. But the combination of muscle loss, hormone changes, and lifestyle habits can make it feel like it has. The good news? You have far more control than you think. One of the most powerful tools you can use is strength training. Lifting weights, resistance bands, or even body weight exercises stimulate your muscles to grow and stay active, directly countering that age-related decline. Even 2 to 4 full-body workouts a week can make a measurable difference. Next, pay attention to protein. As we age, our muscles become less sensitive to the protein we eat, a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. So the older you get, the more important protein becomes. Experts recommend around 0.7 to 1.0 grams per pound of ideal body weight per day, split across meals. About 25 to 40 grams each time you eat. Think lean meats, fish, dairy, eggs, beans, and plant-based proteins. And don't forget daily movement. You don't need hours of cardio, you just need to move more throughout the day. Walk a bit more. Take the stairs. Stand instead of sit. Those little actions, your NEAT, can add hundreds of calories to your daily burn. When it comes to eating, skip the extreme diets. A small calorie deficit, about 10 to 20% below your maintenance, is ideal for fat loss without sacrificing muscle. Crash diets may look tempting, but they trigger muscle loss and slow your metabolism even more. Instead, use moderation and occasionally take refeed days or short breaks to keep your body responsive. And finally, take care of the basics: sleep, stress, and recovery. Poor sleep and chronic stress can sabotage everything, raising cortisol, messing with hunger hormones, and blocking recovery. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality rest. Manage stress through breathing, walking, or mindfulness, and allow recovery days. So if this message resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe for more science-based health insights, and tell me in the comments, what's your biggest metabolism struggle after 40? Let's keep the conversation and your progress moving forward. And if you're serious about staying strong and confident as you age, don't miss my next video, How to Prevent Falls While Walking After 40. It's packed with practical balance tricks and walking techniques that can literally keep you on your feet for decades to come. You'll find the link right here on screen and in the description below. Watch it next.